Oh, Marina. Cadillac, pink Cadillac. Oh, Batman. Yeah. Run. Oh, I'm unfit. So here we find ourselves once again. It's the end of another year. It's the end of 2017. Wow, what a fabulous year. There's a bit of sarcasm, but then again, it's just a regular year. Shit happens. Good stuff, bad stuff, random stuff, normal stuff. You know, it depends how you look at life in general. But all in all, for the Dauntless show, I think it's been pretty successful, you know. I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but heck, alive. We're growing on subscriber accounts. Not that many people really do watch the videos, but yeah, it's doing pretty good. I'm quite excited. And it gives you a bit of a kick of the arse to say, come on, let's make 2018 that little bit better. Anyway, I prepared a little bit of a montage, slideshow, if you will, of the gang at a photo shoot in an undisclosed location. Anyway, roll it.
Yes. Mark my words, everybody. One day the robots will take over. Then you will all be sorry. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Bend the knee to your supreme ruler, everybody.
Whoa, alright there, P-head. Okay, I'm sure the robots will overtake the world one day, but, you know, not anytime soon. Anyway, Dauntless, you're looking a little bit down there. What's the matter?
My dog got pregnant. I found out that it mated with a bird. And yeah. Anyway, I got some puppies. And yeah, they're going cheap. Boom boom.
Oh no. You loser, Dauntless. You're a loser. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. This is just another episode of the Dauntless Show. Talking crap, playing crap, just being crap in general. But yeah, we're gonna move on to our first feature straight away, because we ain't got no idea where we're going. Anyway, here we go.
Dauntless, and the Agronauts, play. Clash Royale.
Jumping on me. Bandwagon.
Okie dokes, here we go. Probably one of my favorite challenges, although it's not a 2v2. I like the 2v2 double elixir. But we're going to just jump into the double elixir challenge. This is just basically the practice run. Once you complete this, you get into the tournament, or whatever you want to call it. The proper, real deal. Ooh. The Towers of Elixir Collectors. Interesting. Oh. Oh, lovely jubbly. Really? Oh. Come on. Right, let's see how they defend that. The lightning, but then again, the Valkyrie is nice and strong. Ooh, nice. Well done. Right, we just defend hard. Bit boring, I know, but still. Right, damn. So that's pretty much it. Let's just see how far we go. A triple crown would be nice though, just for the fun of it. I don't know if it's, yeah, it's definitely the recording software, it's a bit of lag. So I might not do the full thing, might just do about 2 more, well, this fight, and that's about it. Oh, that was a bit, delayed. Ooh, that was a bit of a waste there. Donuts. Damn, everyone's loving this, Nope, no good, pal. Come on. That's what I want to see. Come on. Oh, man. Then, though, we can do this. Haha. Come on, rockets. Thank you. Right. So yeah, boring. It's like the siege decks. Kind of. Brain double elixir works well. Alright, one more and that'll be it. I'm not gonna go all the way. When we find a fight. Well, I usually find when you press cancel, then you enter a fight. It always happens. And now I've said that, it probably won't happen. Oh, look at that. Okay, dokes. Dragonfire Star Wars Royale. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to seem too confident, but then again, who knows? I will show them that I got a rocket, because that is part of life. Come on, Giant, walk a bit closer. Yes, we go. So they're probably gonna have a Sparky or something now, aren't they? tell. Come on, Roy. Get ready. We'll go for the double bandit. See what happens. Oh, right. So we just got giants. Giant witch. So we got a fly there probably, like a lava hound. Maybe a balloon. So it looks like they ain't got much fighters, it's just a tank deck. Let's have a look. Oh! Good old predictive rocket. There it is, there's the balloon. Oh, they got a freeze spell. That's the next thing. So we pull this to see if we can pull it over. No, too late. I'm gonna just let my thing go up. There we go. Right. I was getting a bit scared because I'm expecting something. I just don't know what yet. I'm sure they got a freeze. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh! Look at that! Oh man, what are the chances of that? My, oh my. Oh, am I still alive? Magic. Right, that's it. They must have given up. Not bad, considering the disconnection, but yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I wonder how much memory I got left. I know I said that was going to be the last fight, but that kind of bugged me. I should have had a triple crown there. But then I'm probably pushing my luck at the minute.
Whoa! Clash Royale! Yes! Once again, another segment of Clash Royale in the Dauntless show. Oh! Episode 7? Yeah, are you getting bored yet? Yeah, I know I possibly am. But then again, it's a game that regularly updates itself. You know, it's entertaining. Good time killer, you know, if you're on the toilet and you got nothing to do, you know, you're just there squeezing out, you know, and you might as well just grab your phone and just have 1 or 2 games, you know, depending on how long it takes you to have a crap. But yeah, pretty exciting. But yeah, right, we're gonna go on to a little bit of a movie review. Not that I'm the best critic and best reviewer ever, but everyone's doing it on YouTube at the current time of recording. It's basically a little bit of a review about the Star Wars Last Jedi movie. Yeah, exciting times. Yeah, let's just roll it. Okay, Star Wars The Last Jedi. Where do I start? On where don't I start, basically? Let's obviously then go from the beginning. The rebels, somehow they're rebels again, even though they defeated the Empire after Return of the Jedi. Blah blah blah, and you know, had the power. Obviously from Force Awakens, you know, the new Republic, no, the new Republic, the new bloody whatever they call it, the new Empire. Basically, yeah, the flipping Galactic Empire 2.0 have somehow managed to get a foothold in the galaxy. You know, they blew up everything with Starkiller Gate base blew up, and that's it. Yeah, so right at the beginning, the remains of the rebellion are on the run after encountering an enemy fleet, and Snoke's super duper ship. You got Finn, who takes out a dreadnought on his lonesome, pretty much, with the help of some bombers who are inept. They fly in a tight formation. When one blows up, it causes a chain reaction. Oh, by the way, there's spoilers. Ha ha ha. Anyway, yeah,
self-sacrifice, blah blah blah, romanticizing it. Wow. I think they've been watching too many videos on the internet, really. But yeah. Where do I go? Where do I go? I don't know what to say about the film. I'm just gonna tell you at the minute. I'm gonna say maybe 4 or 5 out of 10. If you're gonna do that in grades, that's maybe a C- or a D+. Obviously A star being the highest, not an A+ being the highest, A star. But yeah, the film just sort of drones on with this terrible story, a terrible spaceship chase, which is just somehow like only got 2 characters. I mean, when I said Finn earlier, I mean Poe. He took out the Dreadnought, but Finn and the new girl, they go on a little side quest. They escape the spaceship somehow undetected, and no one knows. It's just a bit of debris or whatever. They go on they go to a planet which is basically a gambling planet, a casino planet, a planet for a giant casino. From the sounds of it, it's basically Monte Carlo, you know. So they're doing a little bit of a James Bond mission there. Pointless. Just taking off like little social things. But you know, this is what I hate. The cast, though. The cast of the film's amazing. You know, they really picked a good cast. It's just the storyline. It's fucking terrible. Oh my god. It's like, have you seen that scene in Deadpool? And he's on that flipping thingamajig in the ice rink, and he's about, I'm gonna kill you in 5 minutes, you know, because it's going so slow. Or the Austin Powers thing, where he's on a steamroller and there's a henchman for Dr. Evil there saying, stop! You know, and Austin Powers is chasing him down like in a steamroller, and the bloke's just like, stop! And he goes on for like, you know, a couple of seconds, and then eventually gets run over by the steamroller. That's this film. But I'm gonna drop the big spoiler right now. The big thing is Luke Skywalker. He's dead. Turns into let's say he just dissolves into the ghost thing. You know, yeah, the film did lead you down a path where you thought Finn was gonna sacrifice himself by driving into this giant Badrin ram laser which has got Death Star technology. But it's Rose. Rose saves him, and then she nearly kills herself by saving him. Luke Skywalker pretty much force projects himself. You know, it's like a hologram, but he's not a hologram. It's just a force projection. So he's kind of like a ghost, but he doesn't look like a ghost. Projects himself to this planet where there's a big battle going on. The Republic, the rebels, cornered. He just walks out on his lonesome. Kylo Ren sees him, tells everyone to shoot him, and it's going on for ages now. Loads of gunfire, and you think, oh, cool. I was hoping they were going to do something like, if you remember Force Awakens, Kylo Ren stops one laser bolt with his, you know, force powers. When the dust settles, I was hoping there'd just be like loads of lasers just around Luke, and he'd just shoot them all back. I know that's a bit over the top still, but I was hoping something like that, not what really happened, you know. So Kylo Ren goes out and they only have a 1-on-1 fight. Luke Skywalker dodges him 2 or 3 times. Then Kylo Ren actually puts a slice through him, but then realizes, wait a minute, there's no one there. He's just a ghost. Luke Skywalker says, haha, you know, done you, more or less, and just disappears. You know, I thought he was going to do a Ben Kenobi thing, kind of like a New Hope, where strike me down, I'll come back. He even says something very similar. But it basically goes back to where he was at the end of Force Awakens. He's on that planet. Monastery planet, just there meditating on a rock. He sort of falls off the rock, sees the sun, looks at it, and just disappears. And his coat just flies away. Oh my god! And that's not even talking about the other stuff like Snoke. Oh my god, what a letdown, man! You build someone up, you know, total badass, and they kill him. Basically, they kill him. Kylo Ren, somehow Rey comes back to Snoke's super ship. You know, Snoke's, I don't know what the name is actually, because Kylo Ren's been speaking to Rey through Force visions or mind melding or whatever you want to call it. across the galaxy telepathically, but apparently that was Snoke's doing, who was helping them bridge that sort of communication gap somehow. You know, I thought they were going to go down like a little path. I was almost going there where I thought, oh, you know, because they didn't say who they are, or maybe I thought, oh, maybe they were going to fall in love and run off, and you know, maybe Rey will go to the dark side. That would have given it proper props. I would have preferred to see that. I would have preferred to see Rey go to the dark side, and then Kylo maybe come back to the good side, because he realizes Rey's just wants to be like a, you know, a force super power person. You know, that would have been a really good, better twist. But you know, Ren does offer Rey to join him, and they can rule the galaxy together, but she says no. Snoke, I know this is after they kill Snoke, but in the lead up to killing Snoke, Snoke basically tells Kylo Ren to kill Rey. He doesn't want to. Rey tries to kill Snoke a few times, but Snoke's just so powerful. He takes a lightsaber off her, you know, bangs her against her head in mid-flight, you know, just showing off of his powers because he's so powerful, and he puts the lightsaber right next to him. And then as he's talking, you know, and gloating, saying how Kylo Ren's his, like, you know, his prodigy or whatever, Kylo Ren's like using the Force to turn the lightsaber, which is on his like side, and then he switches it on, and it just goes straight into Snoke's side. You know, Snoke looks down, he sees the lightsaber's on, and it's going through him completely, and then Kylo Ren pulls the lightsaber towards him, and then that just chops him in half. Yeah. So that was that. What else did we learn from the film? Apparently, because Kylo Ren's getting more powerful, the Force has got to balance itself out, and that means Rey is getting powerful. You know, even though they've had sort of, you know, she's had sort of training, or he's had sort of training, because the film pretty much picks up exactly right after Force Awakens. You know, it's literally like, you know, in Star Wars time, probably like, you know, like 5-10 hours or something like that, you know, maybe less, because, you know, you see Rey at the end give Luke Skywalker the lightsaber at the end of Force Awakens, and that's where pretty much the film picks up, where you see them. Luke gets the lightsaber, he looks at it, and then tosses it over his shoulder. Doesn't want nothing to do with the Force. You know, he's basically turned into grumpy Luke. Just wants to go to the island. You know, he's gone to the island to die, basically. You know, he doesn't care about the Jedi Order, nothing. He's just like totally disheartened. Yeah, there's a story about how he was training, let's say, apprentices or Padawans, and Kylo Ren was one, or let's say Ben Solo, and he sensed the dark side in him and tries to kill him. And then this completely negates a previous plot point of the original trilogy, where Luke Skywalker goes to the Death Star on his own, suicide mission, because he can sense the good in Darth Vader. And yet, this time, he tries to bloody kill Kylo Ren. Oh, man. That's just... You know, there are good points. Like, personally, I know a lot of people might say it's not, but my favourite part was seeing Yoda. The Force Ghost of Yoda come back. He was like, basically, a ghost version. He looked a bit weird because he looked exactly like the puppet from the originals, not like the CGI from the prequels. Yeah, Yoda. Who else have I skimmed over or not even mentioned? He got Captain Phasma, who's just wasted once again. You know, she has that battle with Finn when he gets captured. She gets defeated. Then the Snoke's Star Destroyer sort of gets blown up. Finn sort of beats her again, and then she just sort of goes into this big pit of fire. You know, they've left it. You know, you haven't seen her die. She could still be alive from the armor, but then again, you assume if she falls into a pit of fire like that, she's either dead or possibly floating in space. Floating in space. Oh god! If you watch the film, you know where I'm going to come to next. Princess Leia. Oh, right at the beginning, you got Kylo Ren and two, let's say, wingmen flying with him. He's got a direct hit on Princess Leia's starbase. You see starbase, you know, their main ship. You see this in the trailer. He doesn't shoot, but his wingmen do. They blow up the flipping place, you know, the command center on the spaceship, everyone goes flying out. You got everyone now, like Admiral Akbar, who's like just gone. No mention again. No mention at all. He just flies out. You know. But yeah, so does Princess Leia. And to be honest, I thought, well, that kind of, obviously due to the circumstances, I thought maybe then that's probably best. You know, it kind of shows like she's gone out. Then that might make Kylo Ren go, oh my god, what's happened? You know, his mum's just died, and that might make him come to the good side. You know, they had that opportunity there. You know, I know it's preying on real world tragedy, but you know they could have done it, and it would have been done tastefully that way, I think. But Leia's, you know, they have a little bit of a battle, and then they just cut this part where you see Leia, she's floating around in space. There's like crystals forming on her because she's like sort of freezing in space. And then you see her like hand sort of waving a little bit, and then she just sort of whoosh, flies in to the starship. Everyone's been on about it. I'm sure they got some sort of ray shields because you see it a lot on the Imperial ships where, you know, the doors are open, you can see space. No one's getting sucked out, there's ray shields, but then again, you thought if that thing got blown up, why did everyone get sucked out? But then again, maybe it takes a while to get the ray shields up. But I'm just overthinking it now. I think a lot of people are. But it's just stupid, they don't really explain much about Leia's powers, such and such. Yeah, that's it, you got the Pogs. I thought, you know, to be honest, I remember seeing them in the trailer and I thought they were going to be there everywhere, you know, really, really annoying, but they weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. You know, they had the little moments where Chewbacca is eating one of them and they're all just looking at him. You know, it looks like a little chicken, cooked chicken, and they're giving him that look. And then they slowly move into the Millennium Falcon. That's why you see him in the Millennium Falcon, because he's parked, you know, the spaceship on Luke's island and left the doors open. And he's like living there while Rey's trying to get Luke to train her. I mean, but they slowly make their way in, like rats. You know, they're making nests inside the Millennium Falcon. And that's why you see them in the Millennium Falcon then later on. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, there's nothing much to write home about that film. It just sort of leaves it open. It's obviously going to be now Kylo Ren. He's like the, let's say, the Emperor then, unless they do a big reveal that Snoke was trained by someone else, because he don't learn nothing about him. Like I have thought, maybe they could bring in Darth Plagueis. They could say that Darth Plagueis is still alive somehow, and he was training Snoke. That's how Snoke knows everything. And then the other thing, this is another part I always miss. You know, it's probably covered in the spin-offs, like the books. It's just I haven't done the research, but you got in The Force Awakens, you got Leia and Han. And they both mention Snoke, so they know who he is. You know, but in the films, there's no, like, they haven't talked about the backstory. They know who Snoke is, but they haven't said how they know him and such. So whether he was a Jedi, you know, a Jedi student then, let's say, and he talked, you know, that's the plotline they should have really used. Is like he could have been like a hermit Jedi, kind of like the guy from Rogue One, except, you know, he's really a dark side, like a Sith, and maybe talked Kylo Ren and a few students, like the Knights of Ren, who were also forgotten about. Talked them into leaving Luke's temple, you know, and blowing it up and destroying it. And I don't know. The more you talk about it, the worse it gets. But the main thing for me is just killing off Luke Skywalker. Yeah, he'll come back as a Force ghost, but hopefully, if, you know, they say stuff like Darth Plagueis can come back from the dead, maybe Luke can project himself as a Force ghost, and then he can sort of will himself back into existence. Maybe something like that, you know, it's like some sort of crazy Jedi power, because like he sees Rey's getting beaten, like they had that flashback from Force Awakens, so they got revisit that in the third of this new trilogy. You know, Rey could be cornered by Kylo Ren and the Knights of Ren, and maybe Luke's there watching as a Force ghost. He could see Rey's about to die and the Jedi cause would be lost, but then he decides he wants to be there so much, you know, obviously he can't do much as a Force ghost. He wills himself into existence and then he's back from the dead. Although, you know, there's a part in this film, The Last Jedi, where Yoda comes back as the ghost and he can summon lightning as a ghost. So maybe Force ghosts can help and intervene. But then, you know, it'll also be good because they can always just do it on CGI then, if anything happens later down the line. As bad as that sounds. But yeah, like I said earlier, the film, my opinion, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10, and that's a generous 5. I thought Force Awakens was better. I actually prefer to watch Phantom Menace over this one. Yeah. That's it. Okay, so that is that. That's our little review of Star Wars. Nothing much to expect, and you can talk any film into the ground, really. You know, there's people with different opinions. It just didn't float my boat. You know, I still liked it. Don't get me wrong. There's just parts I disagreed with strongly. Same as all the other films. You know, there's parts I don't really like. But then the other thing you gotta look at is, did you like it? You know, the original trilogy more because you were younger back then? So you just accepted it. Now you're older, you question it. Anyway, that brings us pretty much to a close. Yeah. So it's a new year and all that sort of stuff. No resolutions though. Maybe just grow the channel. Maybe not. I don't know. Get some likes, views even. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. There should be some more videos coming up. And yes, thank you for watching. See you again. See you in the new year. Hope your year's blessed. Ciao. Ciao for me and the gang.
Liked what you seen? Then don't forget to check these out. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
Hello there, one and all. I'm your ever-so-friendly host, Dauntless. And yeah, sometimes I'll do the Dauntless show, sometimes I'll do some mobile shorts, sometimes I'll do some mobile games, and sometimes I'll just talk complete bollocks. But it takes a while to animate, make videos. But still, if you're watching this, you've stuck around. If you're not watching this, you've missed this, and it makes me sad. Very sad. Anyway, videos will come out when they're made or processed and all that jazz. And yeah, likes are appreciated. Subscribes, well, who cares about subscribes? Who cares? But anyway, always feel free to add your comments. And yes, take care. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.